Today we're going to listen to another fairy tale. It's Cinderella. I bet perhaps you've heard this one before, but it's one of my favourites. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful girl called Cinderella. Cinderella lived with two ugly sisters and her wicked stepmother. They were very unkind to Cinderella and made her do a lot of hard work. Look at their faces. They don't look very kind, do they? And Cinderella's all smiley. And if you've noticed, where she lives, the stepmother has got a painting of her with her two daughters, but I can't see a painting of Cinderella. One day, an invitation came from the palace that invited everyone to the prince's ball. A ball is a very fancy party. The wicked stepmother didn't allow Cinderella to go. You can't go to the ball. You've no clothes, nothing fancy to wear. Oh, no, you're not going. The day of the ball arrived and Cinderella was left at the house. I do wish I could go to the ball, she said. Just then, a lovely old lady with a gold wand in her hand appeared in the room. I am your fairy godmother, and you shall go to the ball, she said. Cinderella was astonished. The fairy godmother asked Cinderella to find her a pumpkin, 6 mice, a rat, and 6 lizards. With the touch of her wand, the fairy godmother turned the pumpkin into a magnificent coach, the mice into 6 magnificent horses, the rat into a coachman, and the lizards into 6 footmen. Then the fairy godmother touched Cinderella with her wand. Cinderella's old dress turned into a beautiful gown, and on her feet were the prettiest glass slippers. Remember, you must leave the ball before the clock strikes 12, said the fairy godmother. Cinderella arrived at the ball. She looked so beautiful that everyone wondered who she was. The prince asked Cinderella to dance, and they danced together all night. Cinderella was enjoying herself so much that she didn't notice the time. Midnight approached, and the clock began to strike. Bong, 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 bong. Oh no, it's midnight, it's 12 o'clock. Cinderella ran out of the palace. As she ran down the stairs, one of her glass slippers fell off. Wait, wait, called the prince. The prince ran after her, but he was too late. He found her glass slipper on the steps. The next morning, the prince went from house to house with the glass slipper. At last the prince came to Cinderella's house. If this glass slipper fits anybody in this house, this will be my princess. The first ugly sister tried on the slipper, but her foot was too wide. The The second ugly sister tried on the slipper, but her foot was too long. Please, may I try on the slipper? Asked Cinderella. The slipper fit perfectly. It's you! It's you, Cinderella! The prince asked Cinderella to marry him. They both lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story.